My baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you the making my temperature there. If you leave me alone, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. And you, I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they. Make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I give banky. Oh, no, 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 no. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was in the Rookie of the Year consideration last year for the Magic. He said there are a lot of reasons for fans to be excited for the future. We've got a lot of young talent. But my job is to be in the now and try to win games. What's helped me so far is focusing on each day at a time. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he is definitely ahead of schedule. David, thanks. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Carter. Suggs out there with Wagner. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bull in at the 4 spot. And for the Celtics, Smart is the point. White is on the wing. On in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Takes it off the glass. Wagner's got the first points up on the board for Orlando.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Pass to Horford for the 3. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Here's Banchero. Stolen by Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Over in the corner, White. Oh, good on the 3. To the left wing. Here's Banchero. Drills the leaner.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now Tatum, after Jaylen Suggs missed from long range. Right the pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. The tray. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Banchero tries again. And Carter lays it up and in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
The pass to Tatum. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Basket counts. Tatum's got 7 points.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge. And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Shoots it up. A shot off that time. The Magic go the other way with it. And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to hunt. And you got guys like Smart and Williams that are out there putting pressure on shooters as well.
Here's Smart. Jaylen Suggs making his last shot. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Boston. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And of course, Orlando. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Now here's White. Paolo Banchero, unable to get his last shot to go in. White the pass to Smart. Back to White. Clock at 4. Over Suggs. And the shot is long.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Banchero. And Boston with the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of near ugly, but it's getting there.
Outside, White. back to Horford. And finished off by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Here's Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
There's the lob to Brown. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now, here's Banchero. He's guarded closer. It's good.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Outside Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's a tie ball game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Goes up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Suggs has got 6.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. For the finish, and the dunk by Ball.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
Here's Smart, and it's sent back by Carter. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. Second is Pablo Banchero.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Brown with it. Last game, 26 points. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's Wagner missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And White pitched to Smart. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12, and he connects with the jumper. He's got 9.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic. A free throw drops for Suggs.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Pablo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Horford. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
In the corner, it's Brogdon from downtown, and Bull pulls it down. Magic leading by 4. And here's Anthony from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
To the left side wing. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now Bamba after Cole Anthony missed from long range.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Here's Pritchard, right now averaging about 5 points a game. The three from Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Suggs. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 9-point Orlando lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lets it go. Got a hand on it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Anthony against Brown. And stolen by Bull. Last break. Here come the Magic. And the dunk by Bull.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Brogdon. He had 15 points last outing. Brown outside. Williams has a screen for Brown. 6 to shoot. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
And the shot goes in. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
You gotta stay. Go home, Celtics. Who wants the t-shirt?
Williams, he's checked in for Brown. Then for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Bull. Okeke comes in for Franz Wagner. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Jaylen Suggs. Celtics trail by 13. That's tipped. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Okeke, no good. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Celtics in Boston.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 15.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Ross against Brogdon. To the middle. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
Shoot two. And the first one at the line is good. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
So he gets them both. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. Celtics trail by 15. Brogdon scanning the floor. And that one, good.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
The Celtics shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there.
2 minutes.
Williams against Bamba. Pass to Pritchard. Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Bamba. His last outing, he had 8 points.
And whether he's a great off-balance shooter or not, the lean is probably not the best option on that shot.
Second chance shot. Outside Tatum. A 3-ball. Can't hit that one. And Orlando the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count that one. He's got 8.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Celtics trail by 19. Now here's Tatum. He's got 12. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Orlando taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Magic so far.
they came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 19. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And so in the game for the Magic, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Anthony is out there with Fultz, and it's Harris in at the 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he drives in and finished off by Fultz.
Oh, the athleticism from Fultz is off the charts. Turns on the jets whenever he's taken off towards the basket.
In the corner, Smart with it. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Brogdon's got 5 points so far. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford comes in for Grant Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bowles checked in. Now here is Horford. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Smart dishes to Brown. Fultz against Smart. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Harris. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Celtics trail by 17. In the corner, Horford with it. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Good work there as it goes. And the Magic lead by 16.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside, Horford. And that's a foul called on Bol. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Orlando. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And you watch Bol on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
The shot's good from Carter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And White kicks to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Fultz, no good. Celtics trail by 19. To the inside. Smart. It's deflected.
And love how high Fultz gets on these rejections. utilizing his terrific length to spike shots back.
The Celtics have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Brown kicks to Smart. Back to Brown. Smart on the wing. And the three ball is good. Smart's got his third basket of the night right there.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So Banchero will go to the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on. Prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Brown the pass to Griffin. From outside the arc. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Carter inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
Wagner.
Celtics trail by 19. Now Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Horford. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Let's give them another round of applause.
And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. In fourth, the Celtics.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
So Horford gets 2. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Here's Smart after the basket by Franz Wagner. Left side, Brown. Right side, Griffin from deep. And Bull pulls it down. Magic leading by 19. Pass to Fultz. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Smart. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter. Wagner outside. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Assisted by
Carter's got 3 assists in the game.
Junior.
The Celtics shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Bull. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Bull's got 6.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Make some noise for some teachers.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Pritchard in for White. The Magic also changing it up. Bamba is checked in for Wendell Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Bull. And it's Ross in for Fultz. Celtics trail by 21. Here's Pritchard. Poked away. Suggs with the steal. Puts it up from 17, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Boston again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Wagner. Rebound by Williams.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Takes a three. That one, no good. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Wagner. Mamba trying to break free. And that one's good. Wagner.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Inside, here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
Here's Ross. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got 15 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Horford with a screen on Ross. Passes to Pritchard. Fires the three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Celtics trail by 21. And here's Smart. He has 7. From the high post. That one wide left. Magic leading by 21. Here's Wagner. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Williams. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. 4 on the clock. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Suggs with the ball. Outguarded by Smart.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart. This past month, he's really set himself apart. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Free throw drops for Suggs.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Horford. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Smart. Then for the Magic, Okeke comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Anthony subbed in for Wagner. Celtics trail by 20. Here's Pritchard, and here's Brogdon from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the confidence Brogdon has in himself, it's infectious. Skilled at recognizing when to let it go.
And here's Anthony for 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Williams, a screen on Anthony. The three from Tatum. They get it again. Outside Williams. There's the pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. The three from Tatum. Hits the three-point bomb. Tatum's got 21.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Orlando leading by 15. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Pritchard. 6 points for him. Williams with a clean look. And again, Boston with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Baseline jumper, and it goes down 2 points. And the Magic lead by 16. The Celtics shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Tatum against Ross. Pass to Williams. And Tatum puts up a deep three. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
In for the Magic, Pablo, Banchero, Gary Harris.
Anthony with it. And so it's the Orlando Magic in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Then, right after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Orlando Magic. This is a team clicking on all cylinders. Great out of the gates, hitting the gas, not slowing down, all engines go.
Uh-oh, don't get this guy started on cars. That's all we're going to hear about the rest of the night.
And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Magic.
They've made it a track meet. Transition buckets, are easy baskets and easy points, Ernie. That builds your confidence, and it takes the pressure off your half-court offense.
Yeah, it's been a track meet. Trying to get in before the defense sets, that's where you get the good looks. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Out in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. When he gets into a rhythm.
And it's Carter missing.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Outside, Smart. Right block shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
First free throw is good. And Al Horford drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Suggs. A three-pointer, no good. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. A 12-point game. In the corner, Smart with it. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Smart's got 10 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Banchero. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Assisted.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
White against Wagner. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Over Smart. And it's Banchero missing.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Smart on the wing. Pass to Tatum. This ball movement by Boston. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brown. It's up a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Bulls got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Banchero. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And that one falls for Tatum. He hits both from the stripe. Orlando leading by 11. From the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
Back to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
White against Wagner. Carter dishes to Banchero. Shoots over Brown. And it's Banchero missing. Celtics trail by 10. Brown finds Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on ball.
Love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
The Celtics have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Celtics Entertainment. Let's have another round of applause.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Markel Fultz has checked in for Orlando. And that one falls for Tatum.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so Tatum nails them both. Magic leading by 8. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Banchero, that's good.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Smart passes to Brown. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's
Nice finish. Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Banchero. He's covered by Brown. Here's Carter. And he lays it straight in. Carter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they continue to control the glass.
Brown the best is Smart. From deep 3-point range. Orlando grabs the miss. Bulls got 8 rebounds in this game. A baseline J, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
And White kicks to Griffin. Outside Tatum. And the pass to White. Buries it from 3-point range.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Orlando leading by 6. Wagner outside. Banchero with the ball. Brown's there, and the shot goes down. Banchero's got 21.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Smart passes to Griffin. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Launches it. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Outside, Smart. Right side, Griffin. Outside, Tatum. That's tipped. Now, here's Banchero. He's got 21. Now, Smart. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Fultz. Carter outside. Shoots over Griffin. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Carter's got 4 this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic. Brown outside. He kicks it to Tatum from past the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Magic go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Chalk up 2 there. And now a 12-point Magic lead.
And taking the hit, no less. Excellent body control from Banchero. And he does a great job of just shielding the ball from defenders.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. The Magic also changing it up. Anthony's checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Bowl. And it's Ross in for Banchero. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Got a piece of it. Wagner with it. Ogden picks him up. Wagner passes to Okeke. Good on the bucket. And the Magic lead by 16.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Wow, here's Brown. He's got 13. Up top, Griffin. Pass to Brogdon. 5 on the clock to end the run. Rebounded by Anthony.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
It's time for some DJ. Make some noise, man.
Williams is checked in for Boston.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Brogdon. He's around 14 points per game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Guys like that can really stretch your weapons offensively.
They could use a bucket. Yep, that one goes in there. Brogdon's got 10 points in the game.
Good shot from Brogdon. He's got great shot mechanics.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Fultz.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
And so Fultz nails them both. Boston with the ball, trailing by 19. Pritchard passes to Williams. Here's Pritchard. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Pritchard's got his third basket of the night right there.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here is Brown after Markelle Fultz made that last three-pointer. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Off the inbound. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pritchard passes to Brogdon. The tray. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. And here is Brogdon. Sinks the three-pointer. Brogdon's got 5 points in the quarter.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Celtics fans get loud right now for Celtics Entertainment.
Is checked in for the Magic. Wagner comes in for Fultz. Looking now at some numbers for Pablo Banchero. And it's Anthony with the ball for Orlando. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. No good from Ross. Celtics trail by 16. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9. They get it back. Williams for 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 13 points.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Pritchard, covered by Anthony. Passes it to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Pritchard. From deep. It's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Okeke, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit. And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 15. Williams, a screen on Ross. It's blocked, and they recover it. Williams gets the bucket.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Pass to Okeke. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Fourth, Malcolm Brogdon.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
And with their range, they stretch out opposing defenses. So even when they're not shooting threes, they're still making an impact.
First one falls for him. Derek White's checked in for Pritchard. Both shots good from the stripe.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Celtics trail by 13. White the pass to Brown. Inside. It's deflected. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Okeke. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Okeke's got 6 here in this quarter. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown outside. Traps in the tray.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Ross. A putback. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 14.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Brown. Following the score by Mohamed Bamba. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chuma Okeke. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul. Magic substitution. Gary Harris. Jaylen Suggs.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Up top, Brown. Guarded by Harris. Williams trying to break free. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Brown. Here's Anthony. He takes it in. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the paint.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pablo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Magic leading by 14. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. Banchero out there at goal. And it's Carter in at the center position. And here's White. Williams finds White. Celtics passing it around. The three from Tatum. Bangs on the trifecta. Tatum's got 33 points.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Suggs trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Floats it up for Williams. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Tatum. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Suggs. And the three off target.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
Horford sets a screen for White. Off target with his three. Orlando leading by 9. Carter dishes to Suggs. Lets it go from the wing. The Magic again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Banchero. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Banchero's got 25 points in the game. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position. He just goes for the finish.
Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Carter. And the Magic lead by 11.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
To the middle. And Suggs throws it down.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now here's Smart. T right on him. With the teardrop. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Outside Williams. Smart on the wing. Pass to Tatum. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Harris. And it's Fultz in for Jaylen Suggs. And that one's good, Wagner.
When you've got a small guy on you, you just have to take advantage of it. Nice, easy jumper for him.
Tipped away. Looking to end the run. Nice shot by Smart.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Snatched up. Banchero, and he banks in the layup. Banchero's got 27.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And White kicks to Griffin. His three-pointer's off the mark. Orlando leading by 18. Jacks up a three. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
And how about that pull-up jumper from Fultz? loves shooting when in rhythm, lets his offense come to him naturally.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Orlando, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Carter with the bucket.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Horford the pass to White. Tatum against Carter. Outside Tatum. Clock at 4. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bull with it, working on Horford. Bull, that's good. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. Fultz against Smart. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Richard, I was wondering, do you think the recent postseason success of small market teams like Milwaukee is good for the NBA?
Absolutely. Guys should be able to feel like they can win no matter where they are playing at. And no one wants to see the same couple of teams in the playoffs every single year. Smaller market success makes the league better.
And the technical free throw is good.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Justin Jackson comes in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Smart.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Timeout called. Banchero Celtics, 15.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pablo Banchero.
Hey, Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Magic ball.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Jaylen Brown.
Here are the Magic now. From the baseline. Carter. And Carter with his second chance point.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Fultz. Williams passes to Jackson. Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Okeke. Off target from three-point range. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up to the Boston Celtics. Passes to Pritchard. Now here's Williams. Defense right on him. It's stolen by Fultz. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fultz with the ball. Triple from the wing. Fultz has got 11 points here in just the second half.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pritchard passes to Jackson. Brown outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Magic shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter. Williams with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Fultz. Brown outside. Banchero grabs the board. Orlando with the ball. Over Brown. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Brown against Wagner. Feeds to Griffin. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
To the paint, here's Williams, and the slam by Williams.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Bull. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Anthony against Smart. Celtics passing it around. Williams for 3. That shot off the mark. So Orlando will take it the other way. Baseline try. Rebound by Williams. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Orlando also making some changes. Wagner comes in for Bull. And Harris subbed in for Banchero. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. And a change for the Magic. Hampton's checked in for Carter. Brogdon outside. Brown outside. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
A shot by Anthony, no good. The Celtics shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Misses the 3.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Celtics shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Over in the corner, Brown. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Hampton. They get it back. Out to Anthony. The 3 ball. Rebound by Williams. Williams is, and it's the Celtics ball. Here's Pritchard. That 3 off the mark.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Here's Wagner. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Richard, it sure seems like the play-in tournament is here to stay. Were you skeptical when it was first suggested?
No, I actually like it. Now, my opinion is that it shouldn't be 7 and 8. I think teams should just play for 8. I think that is so difficult to take those 2 spots. In 7, there's a lot of really good teams that can be in that 7. So I think just play for 8, and I think it makes the rest of the league in that bottom area have something to fight for, which is positive for young teams.
Not playing for 2 spots, but just playing for the 1 spot.
Just playing for the 1 spot. That 7 spot, you can have a really good team there that just struggled a little bit.
We could indeed. Good point. That's good from Williams.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside.
And Williams drops them both. And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years, and the 3-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Wendell Carter.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Puts it up off the inbound, and it's Wagner missing. Boston shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown, good.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Deep two from Anthony. Another miss by Orlando. Brown with it. Here's Pritchard. Here's Williams. Can't get it to fall. And Orlando has possession. Hampton with the ball. Williams picks him up. Now here's Brogdon. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.